This is my first Google Hangout. Oh, I'm sorry.
Hello everyone, welcome, welcome, welcome. This is Kamara Randolph with Cross Channel Market, but actually tonight I'm excited because you are here because you want to weatherproof your income. And I'm joined by my good friend and colleague and partner Marlene Carson out of Columbus, Ohio. She and I are global income developers and leaders, and we help people learn how to weatherproof, recession-proof, and all kind of proof their incomes all across the world. And so tonight we're going to take a few minutes to share with you an opportunity that we both looked at and said yes to, and that we're really excited to be able to share with other people of how they can do the very same thing. And so with that, I want to introduce to some, present to others, Miss Marlene Carson. Marlene is a phenomenal woman. I can't really say enough good things about her, but she knows 100% of the information. She really does love helping people. She has a heart for ministry and for helping people live better lives. And so with that, Marlene, I want to turn the call over to you. Are you there?
I am here, Kamara, and thank you for such a wonderful introduction. I really appreciate that. How was your weather there in Nashville?
You know, today we had snow this morning, and then it warmed up just a little bit enough to tease us, and now it's back to kind of frigid cold temperatures, but it's going to be like 60 here next week, which is crazy.
Well, you know what? With that being said, it's like we really do need to learn how to weatherproof our income because with the weather going back and forth the way that it is, people are getting colds, people are losing income, daycares are closing, schools are closing, as you well know. And we need to teach people how not to lose income during this inclement weather.
Exactly, exactly.
So what we're going to do tonight, I'm going to talk a little bit about Project Wealth 500. Hold on one second. Tomorrow my screen just went blank.
Okay, and for some reason, Marlene, I'm seeing you, and I'm not seeing the presentation. So hang on for 1 sec. Let's just do this. I'll tell you what, I've got these slides here in front of me, and so what I want to do is I will just go ahead, if it's okay with you, Marlene, I'll just go ahead and share the information that we have with everybody, and I want to just make sure that it is sharing. Let's see here. Screen share. Let me just make sure I got the right. Yes.
I'm going to screen.
Don't. It's technology, and this is the way that it works sometimes. So we're just going to start fresh. So, all right. So tonight I'm going to take over the controls. And as you all know, anytime you do something like this technology-wise and you're in one place and the other person in another place, things can happen. So tonight we're just going to take probably about 20 minutes, no more than 20 minutes, to share with you something that we have both seen some time ago. And if it makes sense to you at the end, we're going to tell you how you can find out more about getting involved and going from there. So as I said, I'm Kamara Randolph. I'm a global expansion leader with 5 Links. And this is an opportunity that I looked at probably about a year ago. A friend of mine said to me, I called him, I had a business and I was working my butt off and working harder than I worked on my corporate job and not really getting the results that I wanted. And it wasn't because I wasn't passionate, it wasn't because I wasn't good at what I was doing, it's just because I didn't have a system. So he told me about 2 things. One was a movement that he had started called Project Wealth 500. I'm going to share with you about that movement and how it's impacting the lives of people around the globe. And then he shared with me the vehicle that he was using called 5 Links. And so I'm going to share with you the information he shared with me. So this company called 5 Links was built on 5 principles: vision, integrity, opportunity, freedom, and success. That's how you get the 5. And they were founded in 2001, so about 14 years ago, by these 3 guys, Craig Jerebick, Jeb Tyler, and Jason Guck. And what they did was they combined their experience to create what is a powerhouse company and sort of a movement. And so we've been documented and featured on things like Inc. 500 and the 5,000 for 9 years straight. We have a headquarters in Rochester, Let me just check my sound real quick. Hearing someone say they can't hear. Hopefully you can hear me. Okay, yeah, looks like we've got sound. Okay, so headquartered in Rochester, New York, because we wanted to demonstrate that we weren't a fly-by-night company. Some of these companies come along and they're just there to make a quick buck and be out. This company isn't like that. We established roots in Rochester, New York, and they're founded on the principle that representatives come first. And when I tell you that they mean it, they show it in everything that they do, from the compensation plan to the actual products and services, to the training, to customer service. So it's just phenomenal company. Anytime you're looking at something like this, you really do need to have a reason why. And what's interesting is I have a good friend who says when he was 10 years old, his dad used to ask him why he got up out of bed, and if he didn't have a reason why he got up out of bed, he'd make him go back to bed. So even for that, he had to have a reason why. And if you're going to be successful in life, you got to have a reason why you're doing something. So we're talking about the weather and why you may want to weatherproof your income. Perhaps you lost some money this week. Perhaps you're a business owner and you had to cancel meetings and things got shifted around, and so now you're trying to figure out how you're going to make up that difference. Perhaps you work for someone and you couldn't get to work, and maybe you had to use vacation days when you didn't really want to, so it's costing you something. So with this, you got to have a reason why you would look at some reason for weatherproofing your income. It could be that you just want freedom. Freedom to do what you want, when you want to do it, how you want to do it. It could be that you want to be your own boss, or if you've already taken that plunge into entrepreneurship, it could be that you really want to be your own boss and not have your clients or be at the mercy of the yes or the no. It could be that you want to be debt-free. It could be that you want to fund your children's college education. It could be that you want to write a bigger check to charity, or it could just be simply that you want to make more money. You want to have the options that having more money gives you. So with 5 links, when we looked at this a couple of years ago when the movement first started, the movement is Project Well 500, we looked at what could we do, what kind of vehicle could we use that would help a lot of people achieve 6 figures in 12 months. And the movement is really focused on helping 500 people achieve 6 figures in 12 months. And in that 6 figures, it really is more than just the money. It's mindset, it's health, and it's wealth. Mindset, it's amazing what happens when you start to change the way you think. It literally changes everything. And then health is your first level of wealth. It does you no good to have money but not feel good to be able to spend it. And then wealth, it really is important that you learn how to create wealth, how to share wealth, and how to pass it on to generations beyond you. That's really important. So we're founded on 5 core values, and you notice that these core values really do line up very well with those core values, those success principles that I shared with you earlier. Our 5 core values are faith, loving life, empowering people, preparing you and taking action, and building lasting wealth. And with this, the big vision is to break the cycle of poverty. We understand that if we can help 500 people become 6-figure income earners, really by simply showing them how to help other people, that breaks the cycle of poverty in a lot of communities. So we are part of an industry called the direct sales industry. And what's interesting is the industry is a $178 billion industry. Most of these industries that we look at, if you look at the NFL, an industry that most of us are familiar with, big business, big industry, it's a $10 billion industry. The movie industry, you think about the celebrities who are doing these blockbuster films, that industry is an $11 billion industry. The music industry, that industry is a $17 billion industry. I live in Music City and it's all about the music, and that industry is just $17 billion. So combined, those are less than $40 billion. So we're part of an industry that's $178 billion and growing, and it's global. It's one of the reasons why I get pretty excited about this. So hopefully you would agree that timing and positioning are everything. It's key to so many things. So these are the wealth trends. There have been wealth trends that have happened and have already passed. In the 1980s, we saw a wealth trend with the PC industry starting. And then we had, shortly beyond that, long distance. It used to be where you had to pay a lot of money to call 20 to 30 minutes beyond. And So we saw that wealth trend come and go. Cell phones. Cell phones. Can you imagine not having a cell phone today? Most of us are no more than 3 feet away from our cell phones at any given time. So that was a wealth trend that most of us missed out on. The 1990s, the internet. I absolutely love this industry because it's responsible for my livelihood right now, but I would have loved to have been there in the beginning when it first started, when everybody was just starting to use the web and put their stuff online. And then voice over internet IP. These are all the wealth trends that happened over a 20-year span that we've all missed. So let me ask you a question. If you had known that Google was going to be worth what it's worth today, would you have invested in that little stock called Google? My guess is yes, but hindsight is always 20/20. Here's the beautiful thing. This company, 5Links, with this company, we are positioned in front of 4 different wealth trends. Energy, a wealth trend in energy, a wealth trend in mobile marketing, wealth trend in healthcare, and then lastly, wellness. And what I love about this is you don't really need 4 wealth trends to become wealthy. You just need one. And yet we give you 4 different vehicles, which makes this even more powerful. So when you talk about leveraging your time and maximizing your income, most of us are familiar with the structure of a corporation. So the corporation structure is a CEO at the very top with their leadership team, the presidents, the vice presidents, the directors down below. And then you have the middle management, upper level management, middle level management. And then you have white collar and blue collar. So that CEO and his leadership team, what they've learned how to do is they've learned how to leverage the time and talent of the people below. Most people don't have an opportunity to actually be the CEO, right? That's one of the things that makes it hard. You've got limited positions. In this corporation, to have people fighting for one position and you can't really help other people, you know, it's you have to be focused on helping yourself advance, helping yourself get ahead, or your team. What I love about this opportunity that we have is you start out in that top position. You are the CEO. And then let's assume that you know 3 people who would want to do the same thing, who maybe want to weatherproof their income, who maybe are sick of living by the alarm clock, or who maybe started a business because they really love helping people, but maybe they're not making the income that they wanted. Let's say you know 3 of those people. And let's say they know 3 people who know 3 people. So before you know it, you go from 3 to 9 people on a team to 27 people on a team. And it doesn't take very long before you have a large organization. It's the same structure that we're used to. You're just in a different position. And guess what? I love this because every time someone joins your team, they start in that CEO position and they do the very same thing. So there is no limit to the income that can be earned. Now, we talked about the spaces that we're in, the wealth trends that we're in front of. We're in 3 different areas. We have products for the home, products for the business, and products that are focused on wellness and health. So in the home space, one of the products that we're most excited about, or the opportunity for you that we're most excited about, is energy. The energy market is being deregulated across the country. It's a $500 billion industry. Warren Buffett says the energy deregulation is going to represent one of the biggest wealth shifts that we've seen in our lifetimes. So guess what? You get an opportunity to be in front of that wealth shift. So we're excited about that. We also have additional products in that space: home security, internet cable, mobile phones, satellite TV, and ID guard. You know, lots of people are making sure that they are paying attention to what's happening with their ID. We're having to worry about that. So we have a product that helps people with that. In the business space, we have products. We're most excited about the mobile market. So we just talked about the fact that most of us are no more than 3 feet away from our cell phones at any moment, and most of us have smartphones. And guess what? It's not just in the US, but it's global. The cell phone industry is taking off globally. So in the US market alone, it's a $48 billion industry. If you want to see how it works, all you have to do is text the word opportunity to 55469, and you get a chance to kind of sample how this works. So we're really excited about that. In addition to the text alerts or mobile marketing product, we also have additional products in the commercial energy space. Just like for residential, we have commercial energy. In healthcare, we are one of the only companies that actually can offer health insurance without being a licensed provider. We are partnered with the service, and we actually have our own exchange, which is pretty powerful. We also have commercial satellite TV, payment solutions, business security, and as we talked about, mobile marketing. In our wellness space, we have products for your wellness. We're most excited about a product called Enhanced Care MD. Did you know that there are still over 40 million Americans who are uninsured or even underinsured? We just finished the open enrollment season, and in the next cycle, people are going to have to pay huge penalties for not having health insurance. It's now a mandate. So with one of our products, we actually allow you to save time and money. It's telehealth. And so imagine that at 12 o'clock at night, your child suddenly comes down with a fever, and you just want to be able to call someone and not the answering service for your doctor. You're able to call 24/7 and get your medical questions answered by a nurse or a doctor. You're also able to get discounts on prescriptions. So this is something that all of us can use, and it's a monthly subscription-based service. So in addition to that product and service, we also have additional products, coffee, and we have some health products, High Five Boost, Edge, Lean, and Challenge. I'm going to talk about those products here now. So coffee. If you're a coffee drinker, you probably all already know this. Coffee is the second most consumed beverage in the world, only behind water. And guess what? With our coffee, what I love about it is you can actually get healthy at the same time that you're doing something that you were going to do anyway. Or if you're not a coffee drinker, but you have friends and colleagues who are, you can help them get healthy with something that they were going to use anyway. This product is infused with 2 special ingredients, MCT oil and Ramon seeds. And what these products do, what this ingredients help do is helps with weight loss, appetite suppression, and absorption of essential nutrients. And it also contains vitamins, and it also tastes really good. We've got great feedback on how good the coffee actually tastes. So we also have products for your nutrition. So we're still close to the beginning of the year when lots of us had as a goal that we wanted to look better and feel better and just be better overall. In this space, we have some products that will help you do just that. The weight loss industry is a $571 billion industry. And most of us, even if we don't, like for me, I don't want to lose weight, but I certainly want to look better and feel better. So we have the High Five Boost, which helps control hunger. It's an energy boost. It's all natural. We have High Five Edge, which improves endurance. It's healthy aging, and it's powered by a powerful ingredient called niagen. And then we have High Five Lean, which is a delicious nutrient-filled shake, a protein shake, which you take every single day. So we talked about that product Niagen that's in one of those products. We recently struck a deal with a company called Chromadex. It's the largest deal in its history of $62 million, which gives us access to that product Niagen, that ingredient Niagen. It's been dubbed the anti-aging ingredient. It's the fountain of youth. Some studies have come out showing that it has amazing capabilities. So if you're looking for something that helps you with that brain function, anti-aging, cardiovascular health, this is the ingredient that you want to look at. So we've covered the products. Now I want to talk about you and how you can make money. Some people look at this point and they say, okay, this looks good, it sounds good, but tell me, how do I make money at this? So what we really do is we help you leverage time, and we help you do something powerful called build residual income. So residual income is a little different than what most of us are used to. Most of us are used to the linear income model. And what this is you do a thing, you get paid for the thing. If you no longer do the thing, you no longer get paid for it. With residual income, it works different because you do something one time and then you get paid for it over and over and over again. And remember, some of those products and services that I shared with you are things that people are going to be paying for residually every single month. They're going to pay for those products every single month and those services every single month. So you get to be paid, build a residual income that way. So if you were to start, this is how this works. Our company is organized on what's called customer points. And we're going to talk about the customer points in just a little bit. But what would happen is you say, yes, I'd love to go ahead and start. And what you do is you get started. You would get 8 customer points. You would share it with someone who'd also get 8 customer points. And then you would be promoted to the position of trainer. When you do that, the company is going to pay you $50. Not that big of a deal, but you just kind of want to make sure that it works, right? So then the company's going to reward you for taking even more action in your first 30 days. We actually call this a quick start bonus. So let's say that you've got that first person, they've got their 8 customer points, you've got your 8 customer points, you introduce this to one more person, they get their 8 customer points, you get a few more, the company's going to give you $1,200. So that's our quick start bonus. So in the first 30 days, if you take that action in the first 30 days, you'll be paid $1,250. Now, I have a business called Cross Channel Market, and I'll tell you that when I started that business, I wasn't profitable in my first 30 days. I wasn't profitable in my first 60 or 90 days. So one of the things I love about this is we help you become profitable right away. It's a franchise model. So there's some very simple steps that you can follow to become profitable. So in your first 30 days, you will make $1,250. Now, we talked about that residual income piece, and this is one of the things that was most compelling to me. So when I was showing you that slide where we assumed that you knew 3 people who would also know 3 people, you remember it wasn't very far, didn't take you very long before you had a team of a total of 20 people. So that's a very realistic number. So let's all say that they get 20 customers. Now in our organization, customers are not customers, they're services or products. So those services and products range from 1 to 15 points. So it doesn't take long to get 20 customers. And let's say that each of those services or products pays an average commission of 50 cents. So a team of 20 at 20 customer points with an average commission of 50 cents, your residual will be $200 a month. So let's say, okay, $200, let's say you decide to walk away from building and you never did another thing, you get $200 every single month for what you had already done. Remember, it's residual. Not bad. But let's say you decided you didn't want to stop at $200, that you wanted to continue to build. And let's say you decide that you build your team to 200. Remember, it doesn't take very long to do that because it's not just you doing it. And let's assume still 20 customers at the average commission of 50 cents, which is a very conservative number. Your residual will be $2,000 a month. So if you can build a team to 200, you can build a team to 2,000. How will you do it? You'll just continue to do the very same thing, and you'll share with other people how they're going to do the very same thing. Residual will grow to 20,000 a month. Now, 20,000 a month residual takes some time to build. So what I love about this company is that they continue to give you money to pay you income as you build your residual. And so we're going to talk about how they do that here momentarily. But so when you're thinking about this, there really are 2 ways to get started. One is as a customer representative, and that's if those products and services that we share with you make sense. You want to go ahead and offer them as a customer representative. Now that doesn't entitle you to any of the bonuses that I'm going to share with you here in a sec, but it does entitle you to sell the services. So the other starting position is an independent marketing representative, and that is $249. So at $249, not only do you get to offer those products and services, you get a personal website, you get access to the future services that are coming, you get to sell energy in select markets, and you also get to participate in the bonus pool, which I'm about to share with you what that looks like. So the bonus pool, the bonus money that comes out. So this is great. We talked about how to get started quickly, and the quick start money. That's $1,250, but that's just to get started. We don't want you to stop there. That's just a starting point. So as you get promoted with each level, the income potential grows. So at executive trainer, that's that first earned position, you can earn anywhere from $200 to $2,000 a month. And this isn't just based on what you're doing. This is based on your team production. At executive director, you can earn up to $8,000 a month. At national director, that's the next level up, you can earn $2,000 to $15,000 a month. And at senior vice president, you can earn your team bonuses go to $2,000 to $50,000 a month. Imagine earning that as bonus money each month. Now, as you build your team, that senior vice president level is one of those pinnacle positions in the organization. As you build that, the company's going to give you additional rewards. Your company's going to treat you like the executive that you are. So you get 5,000 stock options. You get a BMW payment of up to $800 for a silver BMW. You will get treated to an annual vacation, and you'll get an expense account. The company wants to now help you build your team. So at the next level, Platinum Senior Vice President, the company just continues to reward you for production. So you get to keep all the benefits that you got at that Senior Vice President level, but at the Platinum Senior Vice President level, they're going to add some additional bonuses. So you get a Bentley payment of up to $4,000 a month. Of course, your Bentley has to be silver, just like your BMW had to be. You get to participate in a Platinum bonus pool. We just came back from Tampa recently, and a small group of our Platinum Senior Vice Presidents got to split almost $2 million amongst themselves, which was pretty great to be in the presence of that and witness that. You get 5,000 additional stock options, and you get a world vacation. This year, they're going to Dubai. And so imagine yourself an all-expense paid trip to Dubai when you're actually able to go and enjoy it, and you're not having to worry about all the stuff that you've got to do when you get back home because your business is just growing based on what you have already done before. Now, at the next level, Diamond Senior Vice President, you get a $300,000 earned bonus position and a $10,000 monthly lifestyle allowance. In addition to this, you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. And so the company offers amazing training and support. We have local, regional, and international training events throughout the year to help you stay cutting edge and to make sure that you know exactly what you need to get to your next level. You also get a personal website. I got to tell you, I've seen people spend thousands of dollars on a website that doesn't even compare to the website that we have. It's the website itself is phenomenal. You also get training through 5 Links University. Everything you need to know if you're person who everything you need to know, but also you have it in hard training through videos and a university that takes you step by step through everything you need to know. You also get business reporting so you can see exactly how your business is doing. And we even have an app now so that you can run your entire business from your mobile phone from anywhere in the world, which is pretty exciting. So at this point in the presentation, typically we get 1 of 3 responses. We shared this with a lot of people over the last year. We tend to get 1 of 3 responses. The first response is, wow, this looks like something I have been looking for, praying for. I need to know what to do to get started. If that's you, I want to say welcome. I think you've made a wise decision. I will tell you from personal experience that it has changed my life, and it is a privilege and an honor to be able to share it with other people whose lives will be changed as well. And so I would encourage you to just get back with the person that invited you on this webcast presentation, and they will let you know what you need to do next. The second person is the person that says, you know what, this makes a lot of sense. I'd love to get paid on residual bills. I'd love to be able to weatherproof my income, but I have some questions. And if that's you, I want to say you're still in the right place at the right time as well. We are happy to answer all the questions that you have. So get back with the person that invited you on this webcast and get your questions answered tonight. I don't want you to go a night without having those questions answered. So that's the second person. The third person is the person that says, I'm not sure that this is for me or this isn't for me. And to that I say, thank you for spending a little time with us this evening. We appreciate the time. But it's always a good day to save money on products and services that you're using every day. It's also a good day to look and feel better. So get back with the person that invited you on this call to see how you can save some money on the stuff that you were paying monthly anyway. And with that, I want to thank you for taking time out of your time tonight And this is Kamara Randolph. I just want to tell you, I hope you have a phenomenal evening. I hope it's warm wherever you are. And I hope that if this isn't the plan for you to weatherproof your income, I hope that you find another plan that will help you do just that. And with that, I want to say God bless and see you next time.